Okay, let's get started. We have a few things to cover today. So we'll get started now. What we're going to be doing is we're going to look at what is happening in the markets currently, um, the Middle East conflict, and how it impacts markets, what we are observing so far, and what we expect over the next period. So, as a reminder, one period for Helix is 2 weeks. So in a year, we have 26 periods. And this is our strategy update number 5. Uh, yeah. So what we're going to be talking about is the updates that we are making to our portfolio based on the changes that we are seeing in the market. So as a reminder, we focus on areas which are consistently mispriced by the market. So the mispricing that nobody talks about, essentially, we are talking about the fact that markets are efficient at pricing narrative. They are less efficient at pricing the balance sheet resilience. Particularly, that is true in sectors that are in transition rather than the core areas. So the transition sectors as such are in areas where it's kind of a newer business model, but uh, it's accelerating. So things like EV charging, for example, uh, renewables as an area, rooftop solar, building retrofits, complex care, health and wellness, uh, some areas of tech, not necessarily the overvalued tech that we see as such. So because the capital flows into these, uh, normally kind of correct the mispricing, uh, we expect it to surge over time. And that is exactly what we have been observing since 2018. In 2018, I set this up as my own personal portfolio. It started accelerating, and in 2023, this was, slowly converted into basically developing a sort of a personal track record, and then converted into a hedge fund in itself. So that is when in 24, I started including short positions because a number of companies are overvalued, and we started including short positions. So what we tend to avoid hollow buckets. So marketplaces without direct outcomes, direct sustainability outcomes. There are companies that are perpetual dependents. Like it's like the kids that never move out of home. Right? Companies that are constantly dependent on subsidiary and kind of regulatory arbitrage. Uh, we have a number of busy parking lots, sectors where capital is already crowded. Right, so much of capital is already in, and it's kind of compressing the sort of regards. We avoid the sort of narrative leaders where sustainability label is the product, not the outcome. Right. So Airbnb as an example, sustainability is a label, not the outcome itself.